Hey folks, it's Rod with POW Group. Welcome back on the Pursuit of Wealth. In this video, we're going to do a tutorial of Gold Ink. This is going to be in depth. I've already posted a shorter video on Gold Ink, but I'm getting a lot of questions. Could you do a tutorial video? I'm having a little bit of difficulty figuring out how to get started and the best way to get started. It is a strategy game. It's an MMO game. So there's a lot to take in. There's a lot of different ways you can approach it. So I'll just kind of go through what I've learned, and we'll go through some of the basics and what you need to do. And this is the home base here. And like I said, I'm really enjoying the game. I'm not really a huge mobile gamer, but this one's definitely worth the hype and super fun. I'm also just going to enable some of the sound here so that you can see whenever I do some of the clicks on the screen. And we'll turn on the music, which is just the background noise here that they have. But we'll go through some of the basics here. So this is your base. You can see I'm level 16. I've got a net worth just over $18 billion. So you can see my base is quite extended at this point. It's upgraded quite a few times. So I'm at level 16. Each time you upgrade your base, you're going to upgrade your level. So for example, if I go here, click on defenses, you can see it's upgrading, and it's currently being upgraded from the current level 15 to 16. Once you upgrade one of your components to your base, to whatever level that is, that's essentially what your level is going to be in the game. So some of my base components are level 16, therefore that's what my player level is. So you have your defenses. If you're not sure, what to upgrade, if you're not able to click on something and upgrade it, just make sure you've clicked on everything. So your base, you're going to have your defenses. You can just click on any of the wall here for information on that. You can click on the actual upgrading notification here, and you can actually speed it up. So you can speed it up by an hour, 4 hours, 8 hours. When you first start the game, you can upgrade like in a few seconds or a few minutes, and then eventually as time goes on, it takes days, and then it can take weeks, but it also takes a lot of capital to upgrade as well. So you can see here, if I were to upgrade this one, it's going to cost almost $1 billion, just over 900 million of money in the game, and I'm currently sitting at 302.1 million in the game. I've got about 909 gold mined so far. You can see here, this is POW Group Company, 9 claims owned. Essentially, a claim is a mine. I'll kind of explain that and describe that in detail here in just a moment as well. But you can see the cash I have in the game. I've also created the POW Army Alliance, which we'll discuss more a little bit later on in the video as well. You can see 909 gold. It took a while before I was able to mine any gold. I think it was probably like a week or a week and a half before I even mined my first gold in the game. And then after that, it just really starts to come in quite frequently. And as you start to progress in the game, you can see I have power 311 and net worth 18.3 billion. So again, these are how you would upgrade, but you see in the red there that you need to upgrade other parts of your base before you're able to do that. And then if we go through into the rest of the base, you've got your transportation depot. This is going to be how you go do different mining reports for different areas of the map, which we'll show you on the region in just a moment. And you can decide if you want to mine another part of the map, start a new mine. You can get a report, see if it's worth your time. You can go to the weapons depot. You can buy guns, pretty sweet. You can get different types of vehicles. You can buy ammo and different types of armor, specialty armor as well. And then if we just take a look here at other parts of the map, you can check out the exploration depot, upgrade that as well. That's going to be, again, how you develop your mines and mine new parts of the map. The transportation depot, this is actually, sorry, I confused that earlier. That was how you get new mines, is through the exploration depot. How you go to the trade center, each region when you start is going to have its own trade center. So you use the transportation depot to do that. Essentially, you're going to either use the helicopter or the regular transportation. One takes like 3 or 4 hours and the other one only takes about 30 minutes, but you do have to pay in terms of fuel consumption for the helicopter option and the faster option. But you have your oil refinery, which you can buy oil or you get oil in the game. And then you can go here, you can click on refine if you have oil, and you can refine it into fuel. And then you're going to add fuel later on to your mines, into your equipment there, so that they can run. So we'll discuss that all in more detail as well. So you've got your, like I said, your defenses, you've got your barracks with your special forces. You can hire your special forces, you can buy defenders here, you can get attackers as well, so you can get attackers for your base, defenders for your base. You can actually send troops as well to different members of your alliance, which is pretty cool. So if you wanted to buy, you know, some defenders, you would just change that here. Attackers, you can change it there and then click hire, or special forces there in the middle, you can hire, and then you can buy vehicles as well. But if you go to your army, you can see here you can customize it, you can get different skins available in the game later on. You can assign ammo, you can assign different weapons like a machine gun. You got your armor. You can eventually upgrade your army as well, so you can go from level 26 to 27. That's going to cost 56 million. I won't bother with that because I don't have a ton of cash at the moment, but then you can go to your vehicles as well and you can upgrade your vehicles. And I've pretty much upgraded most of mine, but here's just an example. You click on upgrade, you can go to level 13. That's going to cost 645,000. So I can confirm that. You can see it was upgraded successfully. Like I said, you have your office, you've got your transportation, your exploration depot, your weapon depot, and your refinery and your defenses. So those are all the ones. If you're not sure how to upgrade, if you get stuck, just keep on clicking on different parts of your base, and then you'll have to upgrade those prerequisites before certain areas of your base can be upgraded. So now let's go over to your claims. We're just going to click on claims, and essentially claims are mines. So if you see here, I just renamed mine to C1, C2, all the way to C9. I have 9 claims at the moment, and if you just click on your base, you can see here how it says claims 9 out of 9. Safe storage just means that you have 800 million. So if you were to get attacked in the game by another player and they defeated you, you'd start over and you would have 800 million in cash, and then you would just start your base over from there. But you can get different claim protections, you can get different home base protections as well, so that players can't attack you. But we'll go to the first claim here, so we'll go to C1. It'll bring you to the loading screen. You'll go over to your claims. Again, this is essentially just a mine, and then each mine or each claim, you're going to need a few things to operate that mine. So you're going to need a wash plant, which is here, and then you're going to need a excavator and a dump truck. So you would just go to inventory, and here you can see all of my inventory and machines for this mine. So those are all my excavators, all of my dump trucks, my wash plants. You get different mining zones as well. Sometimes when you go and you explore and you go through your reports and you basically decide on a new mine, it's going to tell you how many. It's usually anywhere from like 8 to 10 mining spots. And then, like I said, you need all 3 of those things. You can see here, and you can even upgrade those as well. And wash plant, you can upgrade those. You can upgrade your trucks as well. And then you can go to the shop and you can buy higher versions. The higher your level, the higher you're able to move up in the ranks of that particular machine. Same thing with dump trucks. You can see here I'm pretty much at the end. And wash plants. So it gets pretty pricey as you get up in the game, 190 million, etc. And you can buy all kinds of things, oil, pegs. You can get workers as well. So these operate your mines when you're offline. So essentially, if you're going to be offline if you're going to go to sleep, or you're going to be going away for a few days, you can get workers. As long as you have fuel in your mine and protection, you should be good to go. So here's your teleport as well. You can teleport your home base on the map, which we'll look at later on, and you can actually move around in the region and through different regions or different areas of the map. You can get these speed ups as well. So for example, if you go here and you click on your wash plant, this is just going to take all of the dirt that your machines collect, wash it out, and then you get your resources. So you can see here it's ready to be cleaned out, so I'm just going to hit clean out, and then it says an hour 10 minutes. You can speed that up with these different types of items. You can see here now it's only 40 minutes. You can unassign it, and then once that's done, you'll get a report in your messages here with the resources that you mined. And you can do this for all of your claims. You can see here you can add oil as well. So if you just go to your slider, add that up. You need to have oil for your machines to operate. Here's your protection, so you can do 24-hour claim protection. That just means nobody can attack you during that time frame. You can do the same for your base that I showed you earlier, and then you can add a worker here. And like I said, you can just switch in between different claims, which is different mines, and then you can hit clean out. Again, we can speed that up a little bit if we would like. So we'll go to our next claim. You can see here this one has a ton of dirt that it needs to clean out, and then at the end you'll get a report. Same thing here, we'll clean that out and just make sure that each of them have oil associated to them as well. You can get different boosters as well, but they don't have any items for it at the moment. Again, this is just the beta game. The full launch is coming soon. And then we can go over here to our next one, clean that one out. Scroll down to C7. As you can see, that one, that wash plant is beefed up pretty good. That was one of the later ones that I bought, so I was able to upgrade to one of the higher ones. And then if we go here to the last one and click clean out again, we'll see all of these reports. So what we're going to do is we're just going to speed this up to 2 hours so that it's done. There we go. So it's cleaned out. I should get a report now because the timer is done. And sure enough, you have C9. So you go here, there's all the resources that you mined. So you mined iron, silver, tungsten, uranium. Eventually you'll see gold on the list, so if you just keep scrolling down, I can't remember the last time I had gold, but we'll go through here and you'll see it. Here we go. So there's one with gold. You would just click on weigh in, and then it would go through this little screen here, and then that's how much gold you collected on that run. And that's pretty much it in terms of the claims. And like I said, you can just upgrade as you go along. There's ways to earn, more money in the game as well. You can watch ads. There's none available right now. You can buy these different in-app purchases or different player packs. Eventually you'll be able to buy different crates, which you can mine on the region. I'll bring that up in just a moment. You get different skins for the game, for the soldiers. Again, all of this stuff will be coming in more detail soon. But we'll go out to the region now. So if you're not able to figure any of this out, just let me know as well. Just drop a comment in the comment section. But if you go to the region, here's your home base. And if you click on your base, that will bring you back to the main screen that I showed you at the beginning. So you can see here it loads, brings you to that main screen that I had up earlier. And you can zoom in, zoom out, but we're going to go back to region for this part of the video. And I'll show you exactly what you can do here on the map. So you can see all these different airdrops. So gold, you can hit secure, and then you're going to send your special forces out. It's going to go and collect that airdrop, and then you'll be given certain rewards for collecting that airdrop. And you're only limited with your special forces initially, so you want to be kind of strategic about it. Sometimes they can defeat you as well, so you can do different types of surveillance. If you survey it, it will tell you basically how strong it is. For example, if you go to other players in the game like this one here, you can do surveillance, see how strong they are, you can attack them, and essentially you can play this game any way you want, right? You can just build your own mining operation and not attack people, or if you want to just build up your army and then go basically pirate everybody else and steal their resources, that's possible as well. You can see here, this is another POW Alliance member in the POW Army. If you click on Alliance, here's all the members so far. You can see everybody that you're members with, and you can even donate cash and gold to your alliance. You can get different rewards, challenges. You can go here to the message feature and you can message your alliance, or you can click on their name and you can send them a message directly. So it's pretty cool. So you can go here again, just secure this next airdrop, and then essentially it takes about a minute depending on where it is in the map. This one was a couple minutes. Once you get there, then you would just wait for the next timer, and then once that's collected, you would get a notification here saying, hey, you just acquired that gold airdrop. You'd see here, resources gained, you get some money, 18 million and change, some oil, consumables as well. If you go to the trade center, which each region would have one, so if you click on region while you're in the region, you can see here, I'm in District 101, Region 4, Zone 4. So if you want to come hang out in this zone with the POW Army, you're more than welcome. Population 4,073 players in this area, and age 1,735 days. But if you scroll over in the map, you can zoom out, and then each region would have its own trade center. So if you click on the trade center and hit trade, you can see here, here's all of your different resources. and you can just hit sell all or sell as much as you want, and then you use resources to kind of buy different things like ammo and different weapons in the game. Usually it takes money and some resources. So here's where you have the option to select your type of transportation, so you can do the vehicle. This one takes around 3 or 4 hours, but again, you can speed that up with your different items in the game. Or you can do the helicopter, that's about 30 minutes, but it takes 9,000 fuel. The regular mode takes 0. So for the sake of this game, we're going to do the fast one, 9,000. You can see here 28 minutes instead of 3 or 4 hours. But you would go to the trade center, you can sell your resources there. That's a way that you can make money in the game. Like I said, you can attack other people. You can move your base, or you can hit test, and essentially you're going to send out your exploration crew, and they're going to go and basically reach that location. It says here in about just under 6 minutes. Once they get there, you'll get a report, and then you can decide whether or not the resources in that area are going to be worth your time or worthwhile, and then you can create a mine, or a new claim is what it's called, and then that's how that works. If you click on save location, you can hit save location. You can see here I can move my base as well. So if I wanted to take this base that I have here and move it to another part of the map, it can be beneficial to be in the middle because you're more central to all of the airdrops. But again, we'll just look here. We'll go over to another airdrop, click on it, secure, send some special forces out, and you can see it gives you a time limit on it as well. So if there's only a couple minutes left, you'll get used to it, right? If it's right next to your base, it might only be a couple minutes. And then once you reach there, like I said, you can speed it up. You can see this one's going to be 47 minutes, so we'll speed it up to 45. And then I'll also just put a 5-minute on there. So it's done. There you go. You can see I got a message saying the gold reward. I got 11.8 million. When you go to these different airdrops, it shows you the results of that battle. Essentially, you're going to go there. They're going to have defenders, attackers. You can see that I won that battle, and then you take control of that airdrop. And then you can see here all of the different reports, like I said, of all of the resources that you mined. And then in your messages, you also got like a challenge. So if you go to your avatar, click on that, you got different challenges you can do. So capture 25 silver crates within that time frame here, and you can earn different bonuses in the game as well. You can go to the achievements tab, and all of the collect 25,000 cash. You can get a reward, and then you get rewards for mining certain different resources, that type of thing. Win your first battle, etc. You can change your avatar eventually. You can see all your resources, and that's pretty much it. Settings, you can see your creator code. So again, if you want to use mine, I can get you some perks as well. You can check out the link in the description. Essentially, you'll be able to convert your gold into SST coin eventually, and eventually SST will trade on a crypto exchange. So you'll be able to play to earn. You can take advantage of the 20% bonus in the comment section in the description. It's going to be available for the next few days as we head into the full game launch. So that's pretty much in a nutshell what you're looking at here in terms of your base, but you can see it's pretty huge. This is just one zone, and then you can go into different regions, different zones, and like I said, you can move all within this MMO kind of style real strategy game, right? Massively multiplayer online game. So the Alliance, again, if you want to join, let me know. And if you just hit the base button, it'll take you back to the base. That's pretty much in a nutshell what you need to do. So basically what I do when I open the game is I go to the airdrops, I send out all of my special forces, get that going, start collecting all of the rewards from the airdrops, and then I look and see how much resources I have, send them to the trade center, start to build up the cash position. Then I go back to my base by just hitting base, clicking on the base. You go over to that part of the game, and then just start upgrading your army, start upgrading your base, looking at different things that you can buy, guns to add to your army, adding different defenders, attackers, etc. Hire, and then hire more special forces. You can see here, you get different military, like 185,000. I've got just 16, so I'm starting to build that up. I actually just kind of figured that out earlier today. And then special forces, I'm allowed to have 15 at this level, and vehicles 62, so I have 47 out of 62. And you can upgrade all of those as well. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If anybody does have any questions, please let me know. Again, I've been playing the game for a few weeks now, and I'm still figuring out more information all the time, and I'll continue to update the progress in the game, my base, and feel free to send me any, just go to powgroup.ca or pursuitofwealthgroup.com or send me an email. You can fill in the contact us form at my website, or you can just send me an email at info@pursuitofwealthgroup.com. Yeah, anytime you want to chat or link up in the game, hit me up. Super cool. I think I've got pretty much everything. Again, we'll do some more follow-up videos a little bit later on as well as the game progresses. But hope you enjoyed this review. I would give the review of the game a solid 9.5 out of 10. Obviously, I'm pretty strict with my ratings. I think things can always be better, but again, this is just the beta version and the full game launch coming soon. So very excited for the future and what's to come for the game, and then other games. They're looking at another one in development called Stellar Extraction, and there's going to be all kinds of use cases for their SST token, Sapphire token, that can be used cross-platform, cross-game, and it's part of the whole ecosystem. So again, pretty cool. If you want to just play the game, it's free. You can earn crypto in the game just by playing the game, so it's a play-to-earn MMO mobile game. You can play it on your iPad if you want as well. Completely up to you. I play it on my phone. Obviously, if you have a small screen, it might be a little bit difficult. So if you have an iPad or something like that, that'll probably make your life a lot easier. All right, let me know what you think of it in the comment section below. Again, if you have any questions or you get stuck, just reach out. It's Rod with Power Group. Thanks again for joining us in the Pursuit of Wealth, and we'll see you again on the next video.